now rocking with the best. Debates get hot, boy, I am so many fresh. I talk cash money like I'm Birdman. Tackle topic straight on, no swerving. All facts is what I'm serving. No one's better or more deserving than me. I bring that heat like Miami on a whole nother level like I'm Otani. I prove points by helping you visualize, using data that's analyzed by eagle eyes. Get your mind right and act like you know. You are now tuned into the Real Untouchable podcast.
Hey, what it do, sports world, and welcome to the Real Untouchable podcast with me, Ray Diggs, man. I got a great segment for you all. I want to talk about the LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith situation and why I feel like this situation has gotten out of hand, all right? Hey, before I get started, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also the share button, and make sure y'all leave your comments on what you all think about this segment, all right? If you like it, cool. If you don't, tell me why, okay? And we can debate it or whatever. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I feel some type of way. Maybe I'm biased, okay? But how I feel about this situation about LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith, I feel like LeBron James was right for what he did, approaching him. Now, for the people, I'm talking about the people at the back. For the people that's saying that LeBron James was wrong for approaching him, but y'all okay with Kobe Bryant, I don't know if y'all remember a few years ago when Stephen A. Smith said Kobe Bryant called him before he went on a segment and confronted him. Everybody praised Kobe for that. Now LeBron go face to face with him. Now everybody's saying that LeBron James is a bully. Now that's not manlike. When have it ever been manlike for you to call a person on the phone over approaching this person face to face? Now I got a homeboy that he said that, well, LeBron picked the wrong time to do it. When is the right time to do it? Now you're not going to see him backstage. You're not going to see him in the back of the arena. So the perfect time to do it is when you're on the court, if you're going to do it. Was I okay with him doing it? Yes, I was okay with him doing it. Because these analysts, yes, they are personal. And you want to know who said, somebody broke it down. I was reading a status today of one person who broke down that these analysts gets personal was Robert Griffin III. And a lot of people know I'm not a big fan of Robert Griffin III, but I agree with what he said. He said that a few years ago, Rob Parker, and I remember this, Rob Parker was on ESPN at the time, and he made a statement saying that Robert Griffin III wasn't a brother. Okay, he said that because Robert Griffin III's wife, fiance at the time, this was about 12 years ago, he said that because his fiance at the time was a white woman, where it's now his wife, which he got about 3 or 4 kids with her. So clearly that worked out. But he stated that he wasn't a brother. That followed Robert Griffin III his entire career. And Robert Griffin III felt like that wasn't sports. That was more personal. And everybody feel like that. That was more personal than it was anything for him to make that comment. What the hell do, because I have a white fiance, that I'm not a brother, have to do with my play on the field? And that's right there is why I say LeBron, he was right by what he said. He was right by what he did by approaching Stephen A. Smith. Now, is it getting out of hand? It is getting out of hand. I feel like LeBron should just let it go. You said what you said. You went on a Pat McAfee show. And then for the people out there that's saying that LeBron was wrong for going on a Pat McAfee show, really clearly is not seeing what I see. Maybe I'm seeing through a different type of lens than everybody else is seeing. Because what I feel like this, think about people saying, why didn't LeBron go on a smaller show? Why didn't he go on a little show that's gonna make a little kid, somebody else, make their podcast? Why go on the Pat McAfee show? I'll explain to you why you go on the Pat McAfee show. You go on the Pat McAfee show because who is Stephen A's biggest rival? Who is his rival of being the face of ESPN? Everybody know that if Pat McAfee can get LeBron to come on the show, think about his lineup that he got coming on his show. He got LeBron, if he's going to come on there. He got Aaron Rodgers. He got Tom Brady. He got Bill Belichick. He got Nick Saban. Tell me this right here. Tom Brady is considered the GOAT of all quarterbacks. Bill Belichick is considered the GOAT of all NFL coaches. Nick Saban is considered the GOAT of all college coaches. Aaron Rodgers is considered one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. And LeBron James is top 3 max of the greatest players of all time. That is the reason why he went to the Pat McAfee show. You go on the Pat McAfee show because you basically letting him know, like, listen, I would rather go on this show right here and tell this man right here what happened, and for to boost his ratings, and it'll pretty much make him the face of ESPN than for you to be the face of ESPN. That is why he did it. That is the reason why LeBron James went on the Pat McAfee show. Y'all, if y'all don't remember back, it was some time ago. Stephen A. Smith and Pat McAfee had words. They don't see eye to eye. Honestly, they don't like each other. Pat McAfee and LeBron do not like each other. Pat McAfee and Stephen A. do not like each other. Think about what they're fighting for. They're fighting for the face of ESPN. Y'all know that Stephen A. Smith just got $100 million contract at ESPN. Pat McAfee is coming up on his contract. So just think about it. If he got that lineup, ESPN gonna really have to reset the market. And if you think about it, if they pay Pat McAfee $180 million, don't you think that he's more valuable to them than Stephen A. Smith? And that's why LeBron did what he did. That's why he did not go on a smaller show. He went to the person that he know is in direct competition with Stephen A. Smith. So I just broke it down for y'all. Now let's go ahead and jump into this. So this is how this started, okay? I got videos. I'm gonna break all of this down for y'all. How this all started. This all started on the night that the LA Lakers was playing against the New York Knicks, which is, everybody know the New York Knicks is Stephen A's favorite team. Stephen A was sitting front row. So LeBron James at the beginning of the fourth quarter went over to Stephen A, and this is the video. So he went over and he confronted Stephen A face to face. Now, a lot of people saying that LeBron was being a bully. A lot of people saying, now, when Michael Jordan punched Steve Kerr, that was just the competitor in him. That's just, oh man, Michael Jordan is just the most competitive person ever. He punched his teammate. But LeBron James walked up to a man and confront a man for what he said on TV about him, and now he's a bully. That's the reason why I do not take these Michael Jordan fans, I do not take them serious. And I'm going to explain at the end what I think all of this right here is about. Now, that's what happened. That's how it started. So what did Stephen A do? Stephen A came on TV the next day and he talked about it. Now, he said that he wasn't going to address it anymore, but then he went on to address it again on his personal show, which is the Stephen A. Smith show. Okay, he addressed the situation. He said that he don't respect it. And then what did he do? He went around our entire media show talking about that situation between him and LeBron James. Okay, let's bring it to this week. Okay, this week right here, it was like the second or the third week, which he was talking about this situation between him and LeBron James. Okay, he went on TV. He got in his feelings. And then first, I'm going to play what Kendrick Perkins said, which, hold on, let me see. Can I pull up one more thing before I bring up before I play with Kendrick Perkins? Okay, yes, I can put it on here. All right. Let me remove that. Okay, now let's talk about what Kendrick Perkins said. Okay, Kendrick Perkins came on in. He was basically saying, now LeBron James went on a Pat McAfee show and he said that the media do not do media things. They pretty much bash players. And Kevin Durant been saying this for the longest. But LeBron just echoed it and pretty much went on the Pat McAfee show and said that the media, they know to take personal shots at people. So guess what the media do? Everybody came out the next morning. They was angry. They was mad. So Kendrick Perkins was like, he feel like, LeBron, that's why I blocked LeBron number. First of all, I don't think you blocked LeBron number. I honestly don't feel like you had LeBron number. And if you did, it was probably one of the old numbers that he had when you was probably playing with him, if you even had his number then. But Kendrick Perkins made this statement on TV, which I think that he was lying. I'm gonna be honest. I cannot find anywhere where they said that Kendrick Perkins was signed with Jordan Brand. But this is what he said on TV.
To Jordan for about 2 years when I was playing. Okay, I wore J's throughout the course of a few years of my time in Oklahoma City. After that,
this is the problem that I got with Steve. This is the problem I got with Kendrick Perkins and Stephen A. These dudes will go on TV and lie about anything for it to go viral. Shannon Sharpe is the same way. But let's go. Let's continue.
I used to get boxes in the mail all the time of the J's before they even hit the stores. I started my media career. As soon as I said that LeBron James was the GOAT, those boxes stopped coming.
All right, let's go to break. Let's go to break. Too many people.
Listen, let's be honest. Why in the hell would Jordan Brand want to sign Kendrick Perkins? Was Kendrick Perkins highly talented when he came out? Yes, he was. He was a very good player. Came out of high school. But everybody know that Jordan Brand, they normally don't sign players when they coming straight out of college. I mean, straight into the league like that. They normally like to wait for a while. Just go back and look at the players that they've signed. Now, I've Googled it and I've looked it up and I ain't found nowhere that Kendrick Perkins was under Jordan Brand. But I can tell you what I can find. I can find this. What shoe did Kendrick Perkins wear? Last time Kendrick Perkins was on an NBA court, he sported the Nike Zoom Lebron Soldier. So clearly, you wore the Jordan. You said you wore at the end of your career, at the beginning of your career, and when you came into media. But this right here clearly says that the last time you was on an NBA court, you was wearing LeBron James shoes. Clearly. Now let's go ahead and jump into this right here. This right here is what Stephen A. had to say. And this right here, what I say, he took it too far and he got personal. And for Josina Anderson and everybody that said that LeBron lost this right here is when I knew for a fact that Stephen A. was in his feelings and he had lost this battle right here when he did this. Let's go.
Tragically to your son and thank God he's okay. We're not at Kobe Bryant's memorial service. I never really brought up or discussed why you did not attend Dwayne Wade's Hall of Fame induction.
Let's stop it right there. Now, we got proof that LeBron was at the memorial service. How do everybody say that they seen this man here, but because nobody seen him on camera, people questioning was the man there or not? Why the hell do everybody there need to lie about LeBron James being at a memorial service? What if he didn't go? Do he have to go to a memorial service? Is that what y'all doing now? Y'all holding this man to the highest standard? Because let's be honest. LeBron and Kobe wasn't that close until they got on the Olympic team. And then, when he joined the Lakers. So let's just not act like he was like a Carmelo Anthony or a Channing Frye or, like a Richard Jefferson to LeBron James, because Kobe wasn't. They wasn't that close. So if he missed it, then guess what? He missed it. It ain't nothing that you can honestly say if he missed it. Like, okay, he didn't come to Kobe's funeral, memorial service. LeBron, now, when Dwayne Wade got his jersey retired, you can look it up. It was February 23rd, I think, 2020. Who was the LA Lakers playing on that night? They was playing the Boston Celtics. So you expect for this man right here to miss the game, to go to his homeboy retirement. Oh, but you want him to miss. Well, let's keep going.
When that man was directly responsible for you capturing a championship for the first.
Yes. Also, Stephen A. made another compliment after he said this. I didn't capture that one, but he also said that Dwayne Wade was the direct reason why LeBron James was in the Hall of Fame. Let's be real. Dwayne Wade was definitely a reason why LeBron James captured his first NBA championship and his second. But I will say this. He damn sure ain't the reason why LeBron James is in the Hall of Fame. LeBron James was already a Hall of Fame before he already arrived in Miami. Let's be honest. When that man arrived in Miami, he was already damn near a first ballot Hall of Famer. So let's not act like LeBron, Dwayne Wade is the reason why he got into the reason he's going to go into the Hall of Fame. LeBron was already Hall of Fame before he even made it to Miami. He was already the best player in the league. But let's let Stephen A. finish.
First time in your career. I brought up none of that. I didn't bring up the fact that even though when people had asked, you had alluded to what had happened tragically to your son, and thank God he's okay with his heart condition. I didn't bring up the fact that even though you couldn't go to the Hall of Fame induction of Dwayne Wade weeks earlier, you were out of the country.
And let's be real. If that ain't petty, that's got to be the most pettiest thing I've ever heard. You bringing up this man's son's heart condition, heart problem, heart incident. Then on top of that, you mad because he didn't go to his Hall of Fame? Okay. I'm pretty sure that the people that Dwayne Wade wanted at his Hall of Fame induction was there, which was his kids, his wife, and his family. Like those are the people that he really wanted there. And I'm pretty sure that LeBron James probably sent out a message to him, letting him know how proud he was, because he always says it. But because you couldn't help yourself, Stephen A., you had to go on live TV, and you had to make up these lies. That's what they was. And somebody was on Facebook arguing with me and said, it wasn't lies, it was just misinformation. If you don't Google or research things before you say it, then it's a lie. If you say something that's not true, it is a lie. What are you talking about? That's how I know that people really hate LeBron so much. You hate LeBron so much that you get on Stephen A's side. Make that make sense. Later on in the day, this right here is what Stephen A had to post. He had to post an apology to LeBron James because he was at Kobe Bryant's ceremony. This is where it say, my apologies and clarification. I misspoke the hour 1 of First Take today when I intimated that LeBron James did not attend Kobe Bryant's memorial service. I corrected myself in hour 2 when I acknowledged he was indeed in attendance. My mistake. Should have even been on that subject anyway. It was not my main point. I retract nothing else what I said. Have a nice day. But I'm gonna tell y'all what this right here means. This message right here made me believe one thing happened. ESPN, LeBron's people called ESPN. ESPN made Stephen A apologize on TV. Well, he actually apologized on TV, but he had to come back and he had to apologize there. And that's why he was in his feelings when he said, I retract nothing else. Have a nice day. Because you have an employee. You are an employee. You have an employer. So this is and this right here why I say LeBron won this. LeBron won it. I don't care who won it, but I know for a fact that LeBron won this. Because when you got to get personal, you've already lost the battle. The battle is already lost when you got to get personal. And that's right there what Stephen A did. He got personal. When he go to talking about LeBron's son's heart, about him not coming to Dwayne Wade's Hall of Fame induction, you lost the fight. You lost it. First of all, he approached you, and then you said that you should have, if you would have swung on it. And listen, LeBron James approached you like a man and confronted you about what you said, about you criticizing his son or talking about him as a father or whatever it was that he criticized you or whatever. He approached you like a man. But the people like Charles Barkley that said that it was bully-like, but y'all never called Michael Jordan a bully. Everything that Michael Jordan did was bullying. Everything. When he punched Steve Kerr, that was a bully. That was bullying. But y'all praise him for that. But LeBron approached a man, Kobe Bryant, when he called this man right here, it wasn't bullying. Kobe Bryant, that's just the way he communicated with him. He called him and he said, don't you get your butt on TV without calling me. They praise him for that. Rest in peace to the great Kobe Bryant. I'm not here to bash Kobe. Kobe was a hell of a player. He was one of the all-time greats. But we praise him for that. But LeBron James go to this man to man, and y'all telling me that he is bullying Stephen A. Smith. But I'm gonna say this right here before I get off. I just feel like the media, the Michael Jordan fan media, knows that LeBron James is the greatest basketball player to ever live. And that's the reason why they want to continue to bash this man's name. Because you can't really get nothing else. You don't have nothing. He never cheated on his wife. At least we don't know. We don't have no information on it. He's a hell of a father. He supports the community. He does everything the right way. The only thing that can hold over LeBron name, over LeBron head, is the decision. And we can really think about the decision, what the decision did. The decision raised a lot of money. It raised a lot of money for the kids. And they still hold that over this man's head. I think that the media wants to continue to bash LeBron's name because they know that he's ahead of Michael Jordan. This man right here is averaging 25 points per game, 7 and 7 in year 22, 40 years old. Wow, we've never seen this before. We've never seen this before. That's why they use Michael Jordan was 6-0 in the championship. Michael Jordan played 15 years. He won 6 championships. So what the hell was the other years about? So you telling me that 9 of those years, or what? Yeah, no, he played 15 years. So what? 9 of those years he didn't win? He played 15 years. So you telling me 9 of those years he didn't win? But they want to say, oh, well, he was 6-0 in the finals. He only got there 6 times. And he never won an NBA championship without Scottie Pippen. And the year that and let's be real, when the year that he retired, the Bulls still won over 50 games. Didn't win not one championship. And then on top of that, you got to go out there and you lose Horace Gannon. You go get who? You go get Dennis Rodman. So, man, let's just be real, man. We know what the media do. The media is personal. If they can't beat you, it's personal then. That's why you got everybody on there now that's saying that LeBron, and even when LeBron said that he feel like it ain't like he bashing the players. It ain't like he bashing the players back in the days. But what he's saying is everybody keeps saying that these players nowadays couldn't play back in the days. When you had unathletic white players that was playing back in the days, but you telling me that Giannis couldn't play back in the day, but Bill Laimbeer can play back in the day. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. You telling me that this player right here couldn't play, but Giannis Antetokounmpo couldn't play back in the days? That LeBron couldn't play back in the days? Come on, man. Y'all smoking something. Wilt Chamberlain did one move. He did 2 moves on this. He dunked and shot hook shots. And you're going to tell me that a player that can dribble, that's big, 7 foot and can dribble, could not play back in the days? Think about this right here. Scottie Pippen was 6'9", and he can dribble really good. He was the first player really that we had seen at that height that can be a point forward. Now, damn near every player in the NBA, Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, you got Giannis, you got all of these players nowadays that's 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", Kevin Durant, and that can shoot. And you're gonna tell me they could not play back in the days? Dude, y'all are smoking something. It's time for y'all to get up off that they couldn't play back in the days BS, because you know damn well that LeBron, Giannis, Nikola Jokic, all of these Kevin Durant, all of these players would probably do the same thing that they doing now back in the days. And there's a fact. But I just think that LeBron needs to just leave this Stephen A situation alone. It's over with. I'm happy that he approached him. I'm happy that he put Stephen A in his place. And for everybody that said LeBron really lost this, y'all need to go do some research. And like I said at the beginning, the media always get personal. And that is the reason why LeBron said what he said. I'm happy that he said what he said, because now he called out the media. Now the media want to see him lose. the media wants to see him fall. But you want to say y'all are about 20 years too late because he's already failed so many times and he got right back up. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all think about this segment, man. Until next time, y'all have a great Saturday night. Thank y'all for watching the Real Untouchable podcast. Peace. Real Untouchable.